Good day, YouTube subscribers and everyone else that's interested in watching a video with this title, because this is a love thread train. Okay, I'm so beat. I had an awful day at work today. It's just, you know, it's one of those days, and I got home and I had a slip from the post office, and I only ordered records, so I knew it was a record, and I ordered some stuff from Germany and from Sweden, so I thought it was the German record, or from the German store that I got. And when the lady, you know, brought me the package, it was kind of obvious that it was not from Germany. This was from Australia. So this is a VC Love Train from Australia to Sweden from Big Star 1000, and I've already opened it. You know, I always open stuff I get. I don't do live openings. That would be cool to do that, but I'm just too afraid that something might be broken. You know, I wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't do justice. I know that in this case I wouldn't do justice to records before I checked them out and did a little bit of research at least, cause there might be records I have no idea about in the package, and I don't want to make a fool of myself. So now that I've opened them and did a little bit of research, not listening to a tune of the records, I have to say thank you so much, Fred, for the package. This is just awesome. It's just so cool. So what did Fred send me? He sent me a lovely note that I've read. Thank you so much for the words. And you know, if I had unlimited amount of money, I would be sitting on a plane right now to Australia to drink that beer with you. Definitely. I've only you know, met one guy in the VC, I think. Yeah, I've only met one guy up to date. It's Anders, and I've drunk some beer with him, and I have to say, it's, you know, everyone that met people in the VC knows it's a great experience. So fucking cool. So fucking cool. Okay. So what did he include in the package now? First of all, I got some postcards. This is like art from National Gallery of Victoria. It's John Brack. I have no idea about John Brack. I haven't seen his art before, but it looks really cool. Reminds me of a movie called with, I think, Henry Fonda is in it. It's about competition, dance competition. And he also included this postcard here. It says for Fiesta Moonlight Cinema Summer 09-10, and a bunch of movies playing there. So Blues Brothers, Sherlock Holmes, Pulp Fiction, Godfather, Moon, was his hand. And the last one, and my favorite, is this. This is Focus on Hopper's America, a cinematic trip through the times and artistic influences of one of Hollywood's greatest rebels. Dennis Hopper, we all know him. Really cool. So this goes up along with the other stuff I've got from VC members, like the Glass Orchid 2 and your CD. Anders' CD is actually in the car right now. So, and that's not all. He included a track list, and for what? Yeah, back of the note was 2 CDs, GM1 and GM2, and that stood for Golden Miles, Australian Progressive Rock 1969 to 74. And here's like 18 tracks on one side or one CD, one side. Yeah, retard. And 12 tracks on the other CD. So those 2 are going straight to my car. I only listen to CDs in my car, never at home. And I'm spending a lot of time on trips for work. So thank you so much. I haven't looked at the track list. I don't know if there's anything I know of. I don't think so. I have like no knowledge at all of progressive Australian music, you know, at all. So this is gonna be really cool to just dive into this. But he sent me 3 records, and now I did the research. A little bit of research, but didn't listen to them. The first record, this was really cool. When I saw it, I had no idea what it was at all. So this is Russell Morris, Wings of an Eagle and Other Great Hits. And Fred said in note that this is one of the famous, song, pop, psych pop artists in Australia. And the first song, I think he said the first song, The Real Thing, is one of the most famous tracks in Australia. I don't know, from that time period maybe. So really cool. It's gonna be epic to dive into that. I haven't heard it. I don't think I've heard it. And the other 2, so here comes the prog. Here comes the prog. That would be a nice T-shirt. Here comes the prog. The first one, I was just struck because this is such a cool cover, and I had no idea about this band at all. I thought it was a guy. But the cover is just so damn great, and it's gonna be awesome listening to this. This is Sebastian Hardy, 4 Moments, and it's on the Polydor label. And it comes with a gatefold, so it looks like this. It comes with a gatefold like that. You see that? And he's saying in his note that one guy here, Mario Milio, I think it's called, was in another band, and that's the second record that I got. He was in another band called Windshare. So this is the third record he sent was Windshare Symfinity. I think you pronounce that like that. And it's on the Infinity label. I have nothing on the Infinity label, so that's really cool. And says on it Australian Recordings. This is also a gatefold, and the first one looks really proggy, but this looks proggy. Such a great cover. Look at that. And here's the inside of the gatefold. That I noticed there's nothing of the none of the tracks is on the record cover, only on the label. That's really nice. Really proggy. And the first one is from, the first prog record is from 1974 or 5, I think, and this is from 1977. Just so blown away. Like, I've never heard of these bands or these artists before, so that's even more exciting to just know that I got a parcel from Australia with music I've never heard in my life. And they're always going to be in the collection. Really cool. So yeah, thank you so much, Fred. You didn't need to send me anything, you know that, but I'm really glad you did. And yeah, it's so cool. We just trading or sending records to each other, all across the world. I had, if someone said to me 3 years ago that I would exchange records with a fucking guy in Australia, I would laugh at them. It's just such a bizarre thought to in my world to have this. I know there's Mick Åkerfeldt from Opeth. I talk about him all the time, but he talks about in his radio program. He talks about tape exchange, that they send tape to each other. So there's back in the day there were community for this, but nowadays with internet and it would be so easy just to send MP3 tracks to each other via mail, but we do this kind of stuff. We pay for incredibly expensive postage to ship stuff all across the world, just because we care for each other and we want to share music with each other on this format, this beautiful format. So yeah, I think that's all for me now. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome listening to this. Thank you so much, really, thank you so much. That's all. Have a great day, Fred. Bye.